So there's this whole new epidemic going on. It's called OK Boomer. OK Boomer is usually used when an old person says something old. Like, I don't know. A couple examples are back in my day, singers actually used to sing and use instruments. Um okay, now to understand this meme, we have to go into Wikipedia real quick. Boomers are widely associated with privilege, as many grew up during a period of increasing affluence. That's what it's called. It's when things become more expensive or something because more money is made. What's the greatest generation? Oh yeah, I've been there. Greatest generation. That's quite cool. To be honest, all generations are the same. But like, if I was to pick my favorite generation, I would probably pick my own. Yeah. Generation Z. But if I was going to eliminate one generation, it's a different story. If I was eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by its toe. If it hollers, let it go. My mommy told me to pick the very best one, and you are it. My parents have been eliminated. Here's 8 differences between boomers and millennials. Alright. It is true that people get more conservatives as they age. Yeah. The generation basically agree on socials. That's not a difference. Millennials are more progressive on social issues. But they are not easily... What's they? I swear to God. When I grow up, there's a couple things I would like. I would like to have no friends and to be passive aggressive. First of all, what is this? And what Generation Z is above 13 and what's 12 years old and under? Generation A? Or just nothing? Alright, we're watching Ellen DeGeneres. Baby Boomer vs. Millennial.
Spring break.
Alright, let's...
Welcome, millennials, and how many of you thought that applause was too loud and your ears are hurting? How are you? Hi. Good to meet you.
Alright, we got the stereotypical millennial and the stereotypical boomer here, right in the same room.
Millennial got here. Yeah, no, of course not. You didn't hear the screaming of the millennial. All right, you stand right there. You stand right here, and we're going to put you to the test and see if you know what things are. Okay. So, all right, Julian. So first of all, I'm going to start with you.
All right.
And I'm going to ask you to tell me what this is. An analog clock. Okay. What time is it?
Yes, one of my teachers has that in his room, and so, like, I need to know the time. Or I don't care if it's analog, I need to know what the time is. I'll find a way to know what the time is, whether it's on a microwave.
Oh my God. Do you tell her what time
Wait, I need to count the numbers.
Yeah, it's 4:20. All right.
Is the time really 4:20? Did they actually put the time as... Okay, here's a millennials and baby boomers seek to understand each other.
We built a society where we're told to go to college, find someone we love, work a job for 50 years, and we're going to live happily ever.
You know, I definitely think that, like, we live in a society.
But it doesn't happen. We don't necessarily talk about that people live like.
Okay.
When it comes to jobs, you should do what you love.
That is actually a very trick question they put up there. Because jobs, look, you should not do what you love. Because in the giver society, they pulled their job out of a hat. It should be like that for every job, don't you think? And what I have a question for is that, yes, and one of you will get to become the giver. One very special person.
I'm going to say, hell yes, do what you love.
Absolutely.
Okay, don't be too confident about your answer. Like, jeez.
Because if you don't love it, you won't do a good job. And you bring the company down, etc. I agree. I mean, I tried to put myself in a position.
According to Wikipedia, baby boomers are actually more privileged than millennials. So, but that's just could be Wikipedia stuff. But I don't think. All right, let's see who we got on on each other's dodgeball teams. Okay, so in Gen Z we got Little Tay on the team. All right, the millennials got Logan Paul. All right, Gen X got this guy. Let's go. I don't really know any Gen X's that are on YouTube. Oh my god, they got Ferris Bueller. This actually reminds me one time where a teacher told me that she said that my generation lives in such a world of command, and that whenever we want food, there's just a fast food place that just has a bunch of, like, I'm sorry, were you hunting like pigs with spears when you were a kid? No, you weren't. All right, fast food places still exist, and boomers got PewDiePie. Not even. 10 reasons baby boomers are the worst generation. Arby's. Is the term boomer offensive? Real fam, do you think the term okay boomer meaning? The meaning is you just want someone to stop talking. It's like when I'm talking and then my brother says what? And then I continue to talk because I think he didn't hear me the first, and then he'll say ever. That's basically what it means. Like, everyone's taking okay boomer to such an offense. Like, what is it really? Like, stop being such a little baby, and jeez. Like, I can make fun of my generation too, like oh sorry, my generation is perfect, I can't make fun of it, sorry. George Washington, one of our founding fathers, said to not have major two political parties, because then it would divide the nation. Now, if we apply that to generations, then another theory by some other guy, he said that generations will always think that they're smarter than the generation that came before them and wiser than the generation that comes after them. So yeah, I'm pretty smart. I know quotes, so how to speak, what is this? Why is this in, alright, what is, how to speak Gen Z? First of all, sir, I'm gonna need you to not. The unspoken reality behind the Harvard gates. Harvard is hard. Let me get, Harvard is hard, guys. Yeah. In school, we're learning about the 60s, and our teachers are playing, like, 60s songs, and we're researching it. And our teacher's like, you guys wouldn't understand the 60s, like all the 1962 Chevys, and I was like, you were born in the 70s, like, stop even talking. Okay, boomer is kind of like an I didn't really ask meme, like, but for old people. Like, but it gets them madder. Yeah, and can we mention how, like, baby boomers, like, grew up in, like, the middle of, like, a war?
Nation, America.
Vietnam War. That's literally what I just did. Oh, alright, what car costs $1,000? Bro, I could, like, buy a car. I actually couldn't, but I could. $1,510 is how much my school is making 8th graders pay to go on a field trip to Washington, D.C. And it's, if you don't do that, then you're gonna be a prisoner at school. So, by 2030, all boomers will be eliminated.